Hi, I am doing a short clip to help explain the new WhatsApp policy and what it means for everyone. Right now, there are many videos, articles circulating online that are creating some confusion, speculation, and even fear-mongering in the community base of WhatsApp users, or just generally social media users, actually. I may not work for WhatsApp or Facebook, so I do not know their inner workings, and this is my professional opinion on the subject. And I hope I can ease everyone's concerns a little bit, those that watch this video. My company is HKS Limited, and I like to work in technology and integration and how that emerging technologies can be used in a practical application daily. A lot of new technologies sometimes may not be fully understood and how they integrate with your life. So that's what I try to do. I try to bridge that gap and bring about the best solution for it. The updated policy from WhatsApp is just that. An updated policy is not new. In fact, in 2016, they actually rolled out what they were sharing with Facebook. This mass shift in thought, or exodus of WhatsApp, is from a string of events dating back to 2014. It's something that's been happening for a while. When Facebook first purchased WhatsApp for $19 billion in 2014, WhatsApp was approached by Tencent, and due to unforeseen circumstances, they couldn't go through the purchase, and Facebook leapt to the option and took it at a hefty sum, 19 billion US, that's cash and stocks. And that's how WhatsApp became part of Facebook companies. Now we move to 2016. They did introduce industry best end-to-end encryption, which, funny enough, it's the same as Signal. Signal and WhatsApp both use open whisper systems. That's the protocol they use for their encryption. And in 2016, they also let the public know they're sharing information by default from WhatsApp to Facebook. I'll list out what they were sharing. But you could have opted out of that default setting in 2016. And what is happening right now is more like an ultimatum. The 8th of February 2021 deadline to agree to new policy is just like an ultimatum. In 2016, they were sharing information already all this time with Facebook, but you could have opted out. So if we move on to what they're sharing right now, the 2016 original policy had said that they were sharing your user profile name, profile picture, IP address, telephone number, email, device information, app version, time zone, language, browser details, operating system, battery details, transactional information, location information as one of the new ones in this last update, and various items under the term user diagnostic data. That's highly ambiguous. They also collect information about usage of the application and your interactions with the contact list. And that's a rub right there for most, because it is meant to be driven towards business only. But there are businesses that use WhatsApp, the personal WhatsApp messenger, and not WhatsApp business. So that kind of blurs the lines. Now what this means is that for people that already use Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp daily, who may have inadvertently opted in back in 2016, they're not really losing any ground here, because they've been doing this since 2016. It's just been happening in the background. But if you're new to WhatsApp, or you opted out in 2016 like I did, then yes, you're going to feel a little concerned about this new update, this new ultimatum in the 8th of February 2021, because now you will have to start sharing more information with Facebook. But it's been going on in the background all this time. That's why I'm trying to say all this hype online right now, media putting out all this speculation about what WhatsApp is doing, it's been doing it already. World's still spinning. If you want to go to something a little more secure to slow the information flow, Telegram. But the moment you start using online media, social media, you have to expect that your information will be shared. This is how advertising is done online. It's how they target. That's how our algorithms get the information. They need data points. It's an unfortunate double-edged sword. I cannot speak to the repercussions of this so early in 2021, but allowing technology giants such freedoms can have adverse effects globally. And we have to wait and see what happens. I mean, WhatsApp may turn, they may pivot, or they may continue on this path. We don't know as yet. But I do know that with the user base currently at this time of day right now, at this point of the hour, I mean, everyone is pushing back. So there has to be something has to give. Just not sure what is yet. Now, in the last 24 hours, WhatsApp put out another update, which is interesting in by itself because they are trying to state the changes towards how you interact with business. That's what they're trying to explain in the infographic. They're trying to explain that these updates to new policy are more towards business, users interacting with business, for, of course, for deciding how ads are sent to you, targeted ads. The thing is that the policy still has the language that I just mentioned, everything being shared, and this infographic is kind of conflicting that. So WhatsApp needs to address this. They need to determine if they're going to go with the policy or to go with the new infographic, because the last update in the last 24 hours isn't fully matching up with their terms of service, and that's a rub right there for a lot of professionals. So on that note, I am not saying to leave WhatsApp. I'm saying wait till the end of January, see what they actually do with all this new information, because now the global community is pushing back. Strength in numbers. This may make them pivot, WhatsApp that is. But if I had to make a choice, my personal and professional opinion is Telegram. Signal is highly secure. WhatsApp is right here now, and Telegram is in the middle. That's why I like Telegram. I like Telegram because I find it has a lot more features for what I want, especially their channel and broadcast feature. If you want a video on it, as I said, let me know in the comments and I will try to do a video on that. Another thing you should look into is operational security, OPSEC. That's something that I like to look and work on. I recommend it highly for businesses, private users, and governments. It is always important to have an OPSEC framework installed in whatever you're doing. This will help mitigate any breaches, so that if you have a breach, it's mitigated, that impact is mitigated so that you can control the flow of information. And through OPSEC, you also have better understanding of how devices are being used in conference rooms, the flow of information and storage of information with individuals and the business. It's important to have all these things worked out from the get-go so that you can minimize the chance of intrusion. And I hope to do more of these videos in future, because this is my sort of a tech review when it comes to my opinions on certain technologies and how they impact society. But at the same time, if you're looking for a technology solution but you don't have the time to fully review it, let me know and I will do one for you. I have used over 34 different messaging applications over the years to test, paid and free versions. So let me know. Thank you.